actually, I guess you're back. Anyway, one of the great things about being an actor is that you are never a finished product. I mean, if you're a musician, every song has a last note. If you're an artist, there's a final brushstroke, and then you sign the painting and it belongs to the world. There's always the last page in a book or a story that you're writing, that fade to black at the end of your screenplay. But as an actor, you should always be trying to grow. Probably the longest I ever ran in a play was about 6 months. And I guarantee you, on closing night, I was still trying to discover something new about my character. A while back, I had a visit from a former student who moved to LA, and he was telling me about an acting class that he's taking and how he was amazed that everybody else in the class was a pretty well-known actor. I mean, they were working consistently in films or doing guest star roles on TV. And even though these people's careers seem to be going very well, they're still taking classes and they're still working with an acting coach. You know, I often hear actors say things like, oh, I'm a natural, I don't need classes, or I'm doing just fine, why should I pay for training? Yeah, there was a time when I was very much like that. I was always the lead in every play that I ever did, and I was always asked to do commercials and so forth, never had to audition. But I had a friend of mine who was taking a film acting class in San Francisco, and she asked me if I'd be her scene partner for one of her classes. Well, I agreed, and we worked on the scene, eventually presented it in class, and we did okay. But I also saw a bunch of young actors about half my age who'd been studying their craft. And comparing their work to mine, I said, you know, I don't know anything. I have a good sense of comedy, I'm okay, but I'm indicating everything. There's absolutely no depth to my work. So for the next 2 years, I drove to San Francisco every Monday night to study with those kids. When I eventually moved to LA, the first thing I did was to enroll in a good class. And I still take classes whenever I can. How about you? You know, you should either be in a production or in a class all the time. There's plenty of teachers in town, so choose carefully. And the best thing to do, look them up on IMDb to see what they have really done. And if you aren't working with anybody currently, well, I'd love to have you as a student. Get in touch. Remember, lots of big stars still have acting coaches that they work with. Okay, that's it for now. Hope to see you soon. And thanks for dropping by, Charlie.